And
good. Just the leg will come on. There it is. Boom. So we're live here at T3. I'm Coach Josh. I'm going to be with Coach CT. We're going to be putting you guys through a full body workout today, so we're going to get warmed up. So what we have very first on the warm-up, jumping jacks for 30 seconds. CT, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, so you said CT like it's going to be just me. All right.
He looks pretty fit, so we'll make him work out. See how much I can squeeze out of him today. Let's go and comment down below. You're jumping in this workout today. If you did the ones from the previous days, let me know. We got 10 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Moving down the list for the warm-up. We have a quad stretch to a toe touch. So the way we're going to do that, chest is going to be up nice and tall. Grabbing these laces, hinging over at the hips, touching that toe, coming right back up, switching sides. Right there, CT, we got 30 seconds on the clock starting.
You got it, Coach.
Beautiful, beautiful. So CT, I'm actually going to have you turn and face me. That way they get a side view follow through also. Perfect. So you can see how he's moving around that hip. He's not having that chest collapse down. Try to keep a straight line as much as possible from his shoulder down to his hips, down to his knee as much as possible. This is going to really open up those hips and quads. 3, 2, 1, and good. Next one we have on there, I'm going to have CT start back by the banner. He's got Frankenstein walks coming at you. Chest is going to stay up. Knees are locked out the whole time. Reaching up towards that toe as high as you possibly can. And 30 seconds. Go.
You're moving with it, Coach.
Yeah. And perfect. Next thing we have, we're going to take it down to the ground. We have glute bridge march. So I'm going to have CT lay across right here. And so for the glute bridge march, you're going to start on your back just like this. Heels are on the ground. I'm going to have him lift his hips up as high as he possibly can so his glutes are going to be engaged. Then I'm going to have him lift his right leg up. Notice his hips are staying up, toes are off the ground, so his ankles are dorsiflexed. He's going to go ahead and switch legs. As he's switching legs, his hips are not dropping at all. They're staying up the whole time. So CT, go ahead and give me 6 more each side, man. There we go, perfect like that. So hips are up as high as possible. That core is going to be engaged. He can put his hands down on the ground to kind of brace a little bit, or they're just hanging off to the side, whatever feels more comfortable to you. You can easily modify this by lowering your hips, but the higher your hips are, the more difficult it's going to be. And beautiful. So now we're going to get into block 1 since CT is nice and warm. We have chair step-ups, superset with glute bridge march on the chair, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult than we had it in the warm-up.
So all we need is what?
We're starting off with step-ups right here. If you have a chair and if it's on an unstable surface, you're going to have one partner hold it while the other partner is going to be doing the step-ups. So I'm going to have CT off to this side right here. So he's going to perform a perfect step-up. I'm going to have him do it with his right leg. He's going to have to make sure his foot's planted nice and firmly on the chair. He's going to step straight up. And he's going to drive that left knee up to 90 degrees if you have the balance and stability to do so. If not, you can just go ahead and leave it down. A modification, you can just step up, leave the foot off the chair, or step up with both feet. And this is one that we're going to do non-alternating, so he's going to go ahead and do 10 on his right leg and 10 on his left leg. You want to see it? Boom, right there. So drive it straight up. That foot is planted. He's driving through the heel, the big toe, and little toe. So if you were to picture an upside-down triangle, those are the 3 pressure points in the foot where we want all of our body weight to be driving through, all right? Just keep it up nice and tall. He's not hunching. He's not rounded. He's maintaining perfect posture throughout the duration of the movement. Beautiful right there. I think you're not like 6'8".
Good thing.
Right?
We have some instabilities at the top. You can take this back foot, plug it in right there, right next to the chair. Hold yourself up for a second. A little more challenging if you don't do that.
And also, if you guys need a little bit more stability, he has shoes on. If you want to be able to feel the ground, get a little bit more ground force kind of action in your body, you just go ahead and kick those shoes off. You'll be able to actually use your toes to help with that balance against you. And beautiful. So next thing he's going to do, similar to like what we did in the warm-up, but this is going to be a little bit more challenging since we're going to be on a chair. He's going to be lying on the ground on the back. He's going to have one heel on it. The other heel is going to be up in the air. We're going to be doing a glute bridge march, but this is going to be elevated, so this is going to be a lot more difficult. Once again, if you have a partner, kind of hold the chair. If not, you can push it up against your couch, against your wall. Anything will really work. So he's going to be right here. His right leg's going to be on the chair. Left leg's going to be up. He's going to drive those hips up, and he's going to do glute bridge march on the chair. So he's going to go ahead and switch legs right there. So since it's elevated, he's going to have more resistance in his legs. He's carrying more of his body weight in his hamstring. So he's going to go ahead and give me about 6 more each side. Once again, notice that core is nice and tight. Those hips are staying up. There's no sagging at all. He's not moving around. He's keeping everything in that chain nice and engaged through the duration of that movement.
Shout out to the DJ, another good day of music.
We got two friends, Big Booty Mix. What volume is this, Stevie?
Volume 12 today.
Volume 12. So if you're at home, make sure you go on YouTube. You can find it on Spotify or SoundCloud. They're good music, a little bit of free press. Make sure you go in there, check them out. Now it's a great time to grab a drink. I'm going to grab some water real quick. CT's grabbing some water.
You know, we're really going to need the rest of the day as well as a chair. So if we don't have it yet, you need a second to grab it. Go ahead and pick that up wherever you can get it from. Usually the heavier chairs are in the dining room. Let's use those first.
You need to make it a little bit easier. Go into your kids' room. Still do a little baby beanbag chair. That works great also. We're moving to block 3. Yeah, Copenhagen planks. We're going to do super with single leg RDL.
You don't want to do block 2?
No, I want to come back to, back to block 2. We're going to skip a little bit. Go out of order. We got to switch it up this morning. Be a little bit unconventional. So for the Copenhagen plank, once again, get the chair up against the couch, the wall, or have a partner hold it. So CT's going to demonstrate. He's going to be right here. He's going to be essentially doing a side plank. One leg is going to be on the chair, and the other one is going to be beneath it. He's going to be on his forearm. You can go up on your hand if you want. So being on the forearm is going to make it more difficult. Hips are up, straight line from that ankle, knee, hip to the shoulder. Notice he's up, and then also what I'm going to have him do to make it a little bit more difficult. So if you want it to be a little bit easy, keep that foot planted on the ground. To make it a little bit more challenging, he's actually going to lift that leg off of the ground, almost like pinching the chair. So he's going to be getting a lot of adductor work, but he's also working that core isometrically. This is a great exercise, really tough. Make sure you're trying it at home. Very easy to modify by just putting that leg down. We're going to have him go about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good. We're going to go ahead and flip and hit the other side. Come to this side so that way CT can stay facing all the whole time. There we go. And we'll be up in 3, 2, 1, and go. Perfect. So how does this feel compared to a regular side plank, CT?
Much tougher.
Much tougher?
Much tougher than side plank. Like Josh said, adductor fire up. You really feel those obliques get nice and tight. You need to put a vertical reach in there to help you balance a little bit. That's all right. But yeah, you're going to feel this a lot more. Again, side plank is excellent, but these really will fire up the adductors. Also, can make it a little easier by moving your foot down, right? So more of that bench is on more of your legs. That'll make it a little easier. Some of us might struggle with it all the way down, but just find a good spot that you can hold.
Hey, time. Perfect. So now we're going to be coming back to that block 2. CT, you're going to love this one. So we're going to be hitting rows with the chair. So depending upon the type of chair that you have, it's going to depend upon how you're going to maneuver it. So for ours, we have a cutout right here at the bottom. So this is going to be perfect. We're going to come right here in the center of it, grab the chair. And this is one, if you have a heavy chair, go ahead and grab that one. We're going to be right here. Nice straight line in that back 45. Coming up with the chair, squeezing our back, keeping our elbows nice and close to the body. Squeezing our shoulder blades as tight as possible. So we're going to have CT hop in there. He's going to go ahead and give us 15 reps. I would do it, but my man's got a cutoff. If you got a cutoff, you got to catch a pump. Got to. Oh, right there. Perfect. So feet are flat on the ground. They're right underneath his hips. We've got a perfect 45 in the back. Also, his neck is neutral. He's not cranking it back. He's not hunched over looking down. He's keeping it nice and in line with that spine, keeping that cervical nice and safe. Pulling back with the elbows, keeping it close to the body, pinching the shoulder blades, the scaps right there, nice and tight together. This is going to be working all those lat muscles, the posterior delt, the rhomboids, all that good stuff. Good. Give me 2 more. And Beautiful. So next thing we're going to be doing, CT's going to be doing push-ups on the chair. So a couple ways that you guys can modify this if you need to. You could be right here, have your hands on the actual inside of the padding. It's going to be like a close grip push-up right there. If you need to make it a little bit easier, you can elevate it. Once again, when you're doing this, make sure you have a partner on the other side, which against the wall or couch, so that way it's not going to slide out from you. You can come down right here and back up. That's going to be a little bit easier. To make it the hardest, you're going to get a lot more stretch in your pecs. We're going to grab the hands right here on the side, so we're going to actually be able to go down a little bit further, really open up that chest, get a nice deep stretch right here, going down nice and deep, past our hands just a little bit, get a stretch in those pecs, drive straight up, and squeeze those pecs together. CT, I'm going to have you hop on there. Let's get 15 reps, my man. Perfect. So once again, form technique is key to everything. Look at that straight line from that ankle to that knee to that hip to that shoulder. Perfect line. Once again, that core is engaged. Hips aren't shot up super high. They're also not sagging down. As you guys see, that chair's moving. That's why it's important to make sure it's against a partner or a couch, a wall, whatever you have available to you. So now that we hit the rows of the chair, the push-ups with the chair, we're moving on to the fourth and final block. That is going to be chair bicep curls.
Here we go.
So that's what it's all about. So depending upon, once again, how your chair is shaped, you have to the side, pop it out. If you want a little bit more range of motion, because that chair's in your way, you should come right here. You're going to get more range of motion. We want to keep these elbows pinched to the side, slightly in front of our body. Curl up as high as we can. Squeeze those biceps at the top. Down nice and controlled. So I'm going to have CT go ahead and bang out 15 to 20. Catch a nice pump. Get those biceps nice and swole. After that, we're going to be getting into the seated chair shoulder press, which I'll show you guys in just a minute as soon as CT's biceps explode from the sick pump he's about to get. And if you have a partner by you, I recommend doing this for added resistance. So since CT's super strong, you can have one partner right here, hold on the side, have them have to fight against you, add a little bit more resistance, have fun with it. And then what I'm going to do is pull down on it, and he's going to try to fight me. So I'm pulling down, he's resisting, his biceps are tearing, they're getting so swole, catching a pump on this beautiful Thursday morning. Go ahead and give me 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and beautiful. Check out that bicep thing right there. Oh man, getting swole. Cut.
Appreciate it.
Next thing we got seated chair shoulder press. Once again, there's a variety of grips that you guys can do with this chair. Also, make sure that we're in good positioning. So I don't want to slouch right here. Up nice and tall, chest is up, my back's as flat as possible. If you're able to do this against the wall to make sure that your back's flat, go ahead and give that a try. We're going to be right here, pressing up, head through the window at the top, right back down right here. Getting full range of motion as low as you can, reaching up the sky as high as you can. We're going to have CT give us 15 reps. Continue to keep up that pump. Beautiful. So once again, as you can see, he's seated. Those legs are straight out. He's not hunched forward. He's not back at an angle. That back is nice and vertical, straight up and down. He's pressing, having it come down as far as possible, pushing, locking that out. So his shoulder, elbow, and wrist are nice and in line with his ear as he's getting that nice and up overhead. CT, we got 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. Beautiful.
Here's what I'll do real quick for everybody at home as well, because we've been kind of bouncing around, skipping through. I'm going to roll this up so you can see what we did. Give you a minute or so. Let you take a screenshot of it if you can. I know we don't have a ton of time, and we're trying to give everybody as much information as possible. So what we can do here again, screenshot this if we can read it. Josh's handwriting is beautiful here. So hopefully we're close enough to where we can see it. All right, but we just went through and explained each one, did about 10 reps of each one, all right? And before we leave, in the next 15 minutes, we're gonna go through everything again. But if you don't have time while you're sitting at home to keep up with us, you can now have that screenshot of the workout, and you can do it later. You can do it between that 8:30 and 9 o'clock time. If you're watching it live, you can do it then before you do the speed with us at 9, or you can just do it if you're not watching it live, wherever you're at from home. All right, again, remember you just need a chair for this, a chair that you can use for all these, hopefully.
And just in case you're not able to read it, because I do have awful handwriting. So right here at the warm-up, we started off with jumping jacks. That's gonna go 30 seconds. Quad stretch with toe touch, that's 30 seconds. Frankenstein's, 30 seconds. Glute bridge march on the ground, that's 30 seconds as well. Then we got down into that block 1. That's chair step-ups, superset with that glute bridge march. Block 2 is the rows with the chair, and then push-ups on the chair as well. Block 3 was those Copenhagen side planks with the single leg RDL. Block 4 is the chair bicep curls with the seated chair shoulder press. So I'll give you guys just another 30 seconds. Go ahead, write that down.
I can just go from one to the other. I can just do 2 sets of each one. You said 2 sets of each, and then we're just going to pause it.
Alrighty, so hopefully you guys got that written down and or got a screenshot, so we're going to go ahead and move this back to the corner. And so we're going to cycle through everything one more time, so make sure you guys are following along. We're going to go at a little bit more of a fast pace this time, and we're going to start actually with that warm-up. So we're going to be back to these jumping jacks right here. And for the second round, I'm going to jump in with CT. Why not? I'd like to catch a pump today too. So jumping jacks, we got 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's get it.
Alright, so like he explained, now everybody who's working out at home with us, we go right back through the warm-up. Alright, if anything, this will jack our heart rate back up, get us in a good position to be able to roll right in here to block 1.
Also, if you need a modification for jumping jacks, you got bad knees or ankles, boom, right here. You're switching, stepping side to side. Beautiful modification for the jumping jacks, alright? We got about 5 more seconds. And good. So next thing we have that quad stretch to toe touch. So CT's going to be demonstrating that, moving across right here. I'm going to be right behind him, following along. So if you have the room, feel free to move around. If you got to stay stationary, that's perfectly fine as well. Either would be great.
Yeah, now that we've seen it, Josh has explained what we've got going on. I've been doing it. We're just going to try to roll through here. We go about non-stop for the next 10 minutes.
And good. Next thing we have those Frankensteins, keeping that chest up nice and tall, getting those toe touches in, stretching out those hamstrings. It's also going to tie into that low back, stretch everything in that posterior chain now. Once again, for this warm-up, we're rolling through everything. It's going to be 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Make the most of it, short and sweet. Get as much out of it as you possibly can. We got about 10 more seconds. Shout out my man Stevie. He's breaking it down, dancing behind the camera. I love it. He's keeping us going this morning. And good. Next thing we have, glute bridge march. We're going to take it down to the ground. So once again, on our back, hips are up. We're going to have that right leg up in the air, and we're going to be alternating back and forth, 30 seconds, and go. We got 5 more seconds. And time. Good. So moving on down that line. Block 1, we're going to be getting into the chair step-ups with the glute bridge march. So if you are by yourself, go ahead and cycle right through it. If you have a partner, you can get a little bit of a rest. So what we're going to do, since we have the step-ups, I'm going to be holding it, then I will be doing the glute bridge march, and then we're going to go ahead and flip-flop. So go ahead, and we're going to go 10 each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing another leg. Right into the next leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. So he's going to hold it. I'm going to hop over to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing right here. So we got 10 each leg, and let's get it.
Remember, you've got options if you're at home, working by yourself, right? You can either do the second round here with Josh, both rounds with us just like that. You can use this time to do the glute bridge marches. You can use this time to rest. But remember, the idea is keep our heart rate up. If we're only working for 30, 45 minutes at a time, we're going to keep that heart rate up the whole time. We're going to get a good sweat. It's the best way to start the morning off here.
And beautiful. So we're going to flip it around. So now we're going to be moving into the second exercise of the workout, the glute bridge march on the chair to make it a little bit more difficult. If you need to kind of bring it down and make it a little bit less challenging, you just go ahead and do it on the ground. But if you want a little bit more work, more resistance on those hamstrings, go ahead and elevate it on the chair. Let me know how it lights up those hamstrings. There we go. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and flip it around. So once again, depending on if you're going where Coach CT goes, you're going when I go, it's going to depend upon your rest time, or if you just want to be a beast, move the whole time, that's beautiful. Good. So, moving on to block 2, we have rows with the chair, superset with push-ups on the chair. So CT's going to go ahead and demonstrate that row with the chair again. Since he's got it cut off, move right there. And here, once again, it's nice and light. If you need to crank out more reps, go ahead and do it. If you've got a power round to give you a little bit of resistance, go ahead and make them have to really work. Push down on that chair. There you go. Want to help them grow a big back. So, I once heard that Red Bull gives you wings, that's a lie. Doing rows with a chair with one of your best friends. That's what gives you wings. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get it.
Little squeeze at the top. Always nice. Feel those lats. Go on.
And beautiful. So next thing we have push-ups on that chair. And so since CT's an athlete, we're going to have his hands up on the handles. He's going to be able to go down, get a deeper stretch in those pecs. Good. He's going to crank it out, get a nice pump in that chest, in the shoulders.
10's too easy, we can go 15. 10's too hard, we can go 5.
We got a request for a double bicep after you get done with that set. Do you still remember, CT, how to do your double bicep?
I think so.
Alright.
I think so. We'll do it at the when we're really pumped.
It's known for his arms.
Mason Deanna said, "What up, family?"
Yes, what's up, Mason?
What's up, Mace?
I miss that guy.
James misses you. There you go. And again, 10's too easy, we can do more. 10's too hard, we can do less. But again, remember, we just want to move. We're gonna about 5-6 minutes, but we're gonna go non-stop here.
Next thing we got moving down to block 3 is going to be that Copenhagen plank, which is also similar to that side plank. He's going to be down on the side, one foot's up on the chair. Once again, very easy to modify to make it a little bit more difficult or make it a little bit easier.
We'll go 20 seconds here if you're working with me, at about 15 seconds.
So straight line, ankle, knee, hip to that shoulder. You're going to have more of your leg on the chair to make it a little bit easier. You could have that foot down on the ground, a little extra support, make it easier as well. Or you can make it a little bit more difficult by having that leg up.
And time, we'll switch to the other side.
Oh, these are tough.
Oh, you're tough.
These are tough.
Again, 15 seconds.
And once again, if the chair's too much, go ahead and put that other foot down on the ground or scoop more of this leg on the chair. And if that's still too much, go ahead and just do it on the ground. Hold it as long as you can, all right? Yeah, so
And
hopefully
we
you
got
guys
five.
have after this morning.
3,
Let me know in the comments
2,
what you guys have for
1.
breakfast. Did you guys have yogurt? Did you have cereal?
I think my sister's tuning in.
Nice. So
What's up,
I'm
Amy?
gonna hop on here for this Copenhagen plank as well. So once again, if you want to make it a little bit easier, walk that foot out on the chair more. If you want to make it a little bit harder, bring it back this way a little bit. We're going to be up, pinching that chair and that side plank, keeping that core nice and tight.
There you go.
Great one, you feel it on the inner thigh and those adductor, as well as keeping everything in that entire trunk lit up.
Nice, we go for 15. All feet builds, done it.
Get a little extra work right here, and then hey, some extra work in here. If it's too easy, get that other leg moving. And good, we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Once again, if you guys want our playlist, today we are rocking Big Booty Mix Volume 12 by 2 friends. Get some extra work in here, fumbling with that free leg, because why not?
DJ Stevie on the tracks.
Stevie T3. 1s and 2s.
We got Eric on the keyboard.
Hello.
We got about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good. Moving on down the list. Next thing we have single leg RDL. So we're going to show this just open chain right here. So one foot is planted on the ground. The other leg, if possible, we're going to keep it off the ground the entire time. He's hinging at the hips, keeping that straight line throughout his entire body. Perfect right there. So if you have tight hamstrings, you'll notice your knee will stay bent a little bit more. Also, as you're doing this, CT, I'm going to have you turn and face the banner real quick. There we go. So go ahead and watch this foot that's in the air. Notice, he's pretty athletic, he's pretty mobile. That foot, go ahead and pause right there, cameraman, is staying nice and down. A lot of people tend to turn it out. That means you have really tight hips. You got to work on opening that up. So boom, he's able to maintain a beautiful position while doing these. And good. Let's go ahead and get 10 more on the other side. Other side.
We just hit one side, so
There we go. Perfect. And once again, you can modify this if you have a partner that you need to hold your hands, or if you got a chair in case you're going to fall over, your couch, whatever you have for balance and stability. If you've maybe never done this before and you need something to hold on to, you can use a chair as a modification. As I come down, kind of rest my hands on there, catch myself in case if you need it. You can have it there. If not, go ahead and crank them out.
I didn't realize we were working so hard that pullover fell off.
Yeah, you know, it just kind of hold up. And good, we're going to go ahead and hit that other side. Once again, you can keep that chair in front of you. If you're worried about your balance and stability at all, have it. Catch yourself if you need to. Great exercise for the hamstrings.
Push-up. 3 down, 1 black to go here.
We hit a couple more reps on this leg.
Here we go.
And beautiful. So, moving on. Next, CT's going to demonstrate the next block that we got for you guys. Yep, so we got the bicep curls with that chair. And once again, if you need a little bit more resistance, you can tie your backpack around the chair. If you got some rope, anything you can do. Or if you got a partner, have them go ahead, resist against you. Get some extra resistance for those biceps. Getting them going. This beach season's right around the corner.
CT, we got a request for you to sing, so if you could
Yeah.
go ahead and sing.
Catch me a quick little pump.
You want me to pause the music real quick?
It's not a super acoustic environment in here, it's the only problem.
True.
Once you get paid to do it once, you can never do it for free. You know?
I'll give you $5, CT.
2015 West Park Station Karaoke Champion. Never forget. Find it on YouTube. If you search-
This is your jam right now, bro.
Hard enough.
Let's go, CT.
I'm here, baby. I'm here trying to get pumped, Josh.
And beautiful. Let's go ahead and demonstrate the next one we got. We got the seated chair shoulder press, aka also known as a Z press. So, feet are flat on the ground. Chest is going to be up nice and tall, nice flat back. You can go ahead and press until he gets a beautiful shoulder pump, alright? So once again, you guys can do this for 10 reps, or if 10 reps is not enough for you because you have a super light chair, you use a pillow or something like that, go ahead and just crank out some extra reps. There we go, beautiful, beautiful. Great one for the deltoid. You're going to be working those triceps as well. And that core from bracing, make sure we have perfect posture. Good. I'm going to hop in here and get me some of these seated shoulder presses. And beautiful. So now before we get into this last round, go ahead, grab a drink, get some water, catch your breath before we get through this one last time.
Yeah. Yeah. We can push those chairs back to back. Alright, remember 30 minutes, we got speed and strength. Hour and 30 minutes later at 10 o'clock, we have an athlete strength class coming up. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Keep y'all a break on the weekends.
Also remember, it's going to be on Facebook, it's going to be on Instagram, and these are also going to be uploaded to YouTube, so that way you guys can watch them anytime, go back, play them over and over again if you guys are on vacation, it's the weekend, you want to get some extra work in, it will be available to you guys at all times, right?
Alright, so let's know how this is going to go. We're going to go straight from the top, block 1 to block 2 to 3 and 4, no rest in between. We're going to go 10 reps of each. Or if it's a plank, we're going to go for 30 seconds, right? One to the next, to the next, to the next, non-stop. Alright? Do them as fast as we can, as little rest as possible. We'll start in about 30 seconds on the chair step-ups. Reminder, chair step-ups, glute bridge march. Again, you can just follow along with us. Rows, push-ups, Copenhagen plank, single leg RDL, bicep curls, seated shoulder press. And then we'll shut it down here, alright? So, we'll start on the chair step-ups. We're going to be back to back here. See how this goes. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
And 10. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. So we're going to bring it down to the ground. We got the glute bridge march. Heels are up, hips are up, right legs up, and go.
You guys got some great glutes.
Appreciate that. You can fight with your partner here with the chairs.
That's why we work out together.
You're so strong.
It's alright.
That's fine.
You're so
Josh,
strong.
you're too strong. Good, good, good. All right, 2 rows.
Moving on rows in the chair. Boom, right here. Flip that chair over. Give me 45 in that back. We got 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right from here,
5,
push-ups.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift that chair up. Once again, make it a little bit more difficult. Grab those handles. We got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Moving on to that Copenhagen side plank. We're going to be right here. 1 foot's on the chair. We got 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Pinching that chair between your legs. We're going to go 30 seconds here. Once again, You can modify if you need to. Put that foot on the ground, give yourself a little rest. Put more of your leg on the chair, that'll make it a little bit easier. If you're pinching it, that's gonna make it more difficult. Or moving this free leg, that will also make it a little bit more challenging, all right? We got 10 more seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, we're gonna go and switch legs. We're gonna hop and switch chairs.
That's awesome.
And we're gonna get back up for that side plank in 3, 2, 1, and up. Also, once again, great for not only the core, but through that adductor region as well in those legs. You got 15 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds.
Woo! Shoulders shaking a bit. Adductor shaking a bit.
3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Moving on to the next block.
Single leg RDL. 10 each side.
So once again, if you have resistance, you can use resistance. If you have a chair, you can even use a chair. Get those RDLs. A little bit more resistance on those hamstrings. Moving on to the fourth and final block. It's going to be the chair bicep curls with the seated shoulder press. So we're going to catch a pump. We can go ahead. We'll crank out 15 reps since these chairs are a little bit light. Yeah? And ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Beautiful. We're going to take it down to the ground, crank out some of those shoulder press. Put that chair up. We'll do 15 years up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Beautiful. And that is going to complete the workout. Now's the time. Grab some water, catch your breath. We're going to be live for just a few more minutes.
Roll this back up so you can see it. Again, too easy, add another round, add more reps. Too hard, slow it down a little bit, take away reps.
And also, as you guys notice, on some of the exercises, they are difficult, even for athletes or people who train every single day themselves, like CT and I. Copenhagen planks, they're no joke. Single leg RDL, you see we'll get off balance a little bit sometimes. So once again, these are very difficult exercises, so if you're struggling, you're having a hard time at home, just know it's meant to be that way. It's meant to be difficult. We got off balance, we messed up a couple times. It's okay, we're all humans, we're just trying to do the best that we can. 1% better every single day. Once again, here's the board. If you guys are not able to read my awful handwriting, I'm just gonna read through it one more time for you guys. So we got the warm-up, jumping jacks, and everything in the warm-up is gonna be 30 seconds. So we got jumping jacks, I'll give you guys a second to write it down. Quad stretch to toe touch. Frankensteins. Glute bridge march. Once again, that is the warm-up, and everything in there is going to be 30 seconds. Moving down to block 1, that's going to be chair step-ups. Superset with the glute bridge march. And we're going to come right down. Block 2, that's going to be rows with the chair. Superset with push-ups on the chair. Coming up to block 3, that's Copenhagen plank. That's that Copenhagen side plank with the chair. Supersetting with that single leg RDL. Dropping down to the 4th and final block. That is the bicep curls with the chair bicep curls, supersetted with the seated chair shoulder press, all right? So we're gonna be live for just about another 2 minutes to answer any questions that you guys have. So if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and drop them down in the comment box below. Then also, in about 19 minutes, we got another squad coming on. It's going to be, what we got, Coach James, Coach CT, you back out. Coach James is going to be out, Coach CT is going to be back out. They're going to be putting you guys through an awesome speed session. Then rolling around at 10 o'clock, we're going to have another full body exercise for you guys. Do you guys know who's coming out at 10?
Ryan and Megan.
Ryan and Megan will be on at 10 o'clock to put you guys through a great workout.
Send prayers.
Send prayers. An awesome workout. We got anything in the comment sections?
Great job, nice job, awesome.
Nice job, awesome, great job, great work.
Still requests for CT to sing. It's really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah,
It's over and over and over.
You gotta get the people in there.
Actually, like a do re mi.
Gotta continue to watch. Continue to watch.
There you go.
Always wanted more.
Tell
You
them
gotta
we
leave them
never
wanting
know
more.
that we have something in,
Never know when it may happen.
in the
Yeah.
works.
I had a lot of time at home playing guitar, so my fingers are getting a little raw from doing that. Trying to learn a new hobby, pick up an old hobby. Right? That's what I've spent my time doing. So my vocal cords are a little.
I would like to
Oh,
see
yeah.
the guitar, the singing, and the hair at the same time.
Oh,
That'd be brilliant.
good
That
point.
would be really
Good
cool.
point.
Yeah, you got
All right, well, thank you. That wraps it up for us here at T3. Thanks for hanging out with us. For Josh, CT, remember 9 a.m. James and I are coming back.
So tomorrow, 8 a.m., special announcement we just got. There's going to be some boxing on here. So if you guys like boxing, you're MMA fans, boxing fans, make sure you guys are going to be tuned in tomorrow at 8 a.m. It's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of technique, and it's going to be a great workout for you guys. So make sure you guys are tuning in. All right? So with that, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to call that. It was a great workout. It's 8:43 right now. And remember, 9 o'clock, Coach CT is going to be back out with Coach James. After that, we're going to have Coach Meg with Coach Ryan putting you guys through another great workout. All right? So we'll see you guys here in about 15 minutes.